This is the basic out-of-the-box video for Trading Blox users. Once Portara is installed and open on your machine, we need to roll and create some regular trading hours data so that you can use that within Trading Blox. So let's start by selecting the role manager. Okay, your version may look different compared to this full version, but the principles remain the same. Each row controls the entire role process for one symbol, which will knit your actual contracts together into a single 1-minute file. Simply select BP and CL and you're good to go. And just before we roll that data, let's have a quick look at the settings, which may prove to be a useful guide. So in the case of BP, we may select what contract group we wish to roll, in this case BP all sessions. We then select whether we wish to use a legacy or customized role series, and yours may be already set like it is here. And lastly, we set what role template we wish to work with. And Portara supplies two separate and distinct CQG databases, the Intraday and also the daily databases, in case you wish to work with legacy data and settlements, etc. You can set your start dates and end dates here and then simply begin. Everything is glass box, so at the end you may check your role settings to see if it's exactly as you wanted and all the mathematical adjustments are shown and published. Next, we need to use the compression manager to read the 1-minute files we have just made for BP and CL, and from that create regular trading hour data in typical blocks format. We open the Intraday compression manager, and even if we are creating regular trading hour daily bars, we still need to be opening the Intraday compression manager, because remember, we can't create regular trading hour bars without creating them from an intraday database, and that is the key fundamental difference between legacy daily data from other suppliers and customizable data from Portara. Once the Intraday compression manager is open, we will notice the two files we created earlier are now visible to us. There's a Trading Blox template which you can select to set a typical Trading Blox format. Simply right click on the middle grid and select it. And notice the format area populates with Trading Blox settings, and you may override these as desired. There are many advanced features here which are the subject of a more advanced user video, but a key feature for Blox users is the advanced column formatter. Opening this allows you to drag and drop the order of columns if you so wish, and you can also opt to include things like the unadjusted close, spread and the cumulative spread if you wish. The main purpose of the compression manager is to allow flexible session start and end times, so we click the button to set up our session times, and if we focus on BP, we can set our session times to anything that we need. For instance, the old legacy pit session for BP was 0720 to 1400, which we'll set in this case, and CL. We can set anything we desire. It doesn't have to be the legacy hours. If you wanted a daily bar consistent of the last 2 hours of the trading day, from say 12 o'clock up to 1400 hours, is a very doable thing in Portara. So you've got complete flexibility to operate in any way you wish. And we save that, and we now simply select the files we wish to compress and we're good to go. So let's create our regular trading hours daily data. We can also include regular trading hours intraday data in the same manner. Here I'll create some 10-minute bars. We set this to intraday, 10 minutes, include the timestamp and create our compressed 10-minute streams. The final thing to look at is the data we've created itself. So if we go into Portara Data Futures and Continuous Contracts and Intraday Database, that's important because it's from the Intraday database that we created our files. We can see a daily and also a 10-minute folder. If we first go into the daily and select, say, BP as an example and open that, and we go back to the 10-minute and open BP 10-minute, and we'll separate those out. And if we scroll to the bottom of the BP daily and select any random one, let's select 1st of May and do the same with the 10-minute BP, and we shall choose the 1st of May, and we notice the first day there, the first bar was the 0730 bar, was 1.6892, which agrees with the daily open in the file. And if we scroll down to the final bar on the 1st of May, we'll see the last bar was 1.6889 at 2 o'clock, which agrees with the close in our file, and the high and the low of that day will be between those two timestamps. Everything agrees, and there we have our regular trading hours daily data. You may have to play around with these formats to suit your own Trading Blox style, but the general basic use of Portara has been explained. Thank you.